Okay, guys. It's Janice from Shabalot. I'm here. I'm just trying to figure out where I should sit. I'm on StreamYard right now. So I'm supposed to be broadcasting through StreamYard and Facebook. So this is my first time. Well, I tried it in California. Cobwebs, how are you? Now you're on YouTube, right? Okay, so I'm gonna pull this chair up so I can sit down. Okay, so you're on YouTube. How does it look? This light is really bright. You think I should get rid of it? Let's see. Yeah, because this is blinding me. Okay, it's not full screen on YouTube. You know what is weird? I spent a good amount of time today trying to get it to be full screen. Now, do you need to tilt your camera? Well, when I tilted it, it didn't work. This is StreamYard, so it's a different platform. It doesn't have the same rules as Facebook. So I know that on Facebook, you get to tilt the camera first before you go live. StreamYard has different formats. So I just changed the format, but I don't think it did anything. So I'm not really sure what that's all about. So who's there? Let me know who's here because I need to know if it looks good where you are. I'm streaming on Facebook and YouTube tonight for the first time, other than California. California doesn't count because they didn't come out very good. I'm talking about my trip to Debbie's DIY a Go-Go grand opening down in Encinitas, California. I did try to do some streaming from there, but it's different when your camera's on a tripod, it's much nicer. So it's on a tripod. There shouldn't be any shaking or anything like that. So what we're doing tonight, I don't know if any of you guys recognized this table. I did this table it was one of my first pieces, and I have had it in my store, in my booth, and around, and I've not liked it. I've never liked it since day one, but it was done, so I just slapped a tag on it and put it in my booth. See if I can give you an up close. That is it was the decor transfer, an IOD decor transfer. It was a wreath. Hi, Cherry Sheets. Hi, Michigan. Tammy Woods, Kentucky. Wow. Hi. Thank you so much for joining today. This is a table that I have already done, and I don't like it. So I had it in my booth. I actually did have one person who was interested in it and then changed her mind. So I had a tag on it for like $50 because they just wanted it gone. And then the more I looked at it, the more I thought, let me just redo it and see. Oh, that's my chair. And see if I can make this thing look better and maybe worth a little bit more money. So if any of you guys are on Facebook, please let me know if you're there, because I'm hoping so. I'm supposed to be streaming on both. And the only way I will know is if you comment. So I would love it if you could comment and let me know that everything is working okay. So this table was all painted in DIY paints. I believe this is, I don't even remember what color this was. What color does it look like to you? It looked like this blue. It could be Hey Sailor, or no, it's too late for Hey Sailor. I don't remember. But I have a lot of different colors on it. I've got the Kissing Booth. I've got Queen Bee, and lots of different colors. So I'm going for a completely different vibe today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it. Oh, good, Deborah. Cubs, woo, you're awesome. Thank you so much for checking that for me. Kathy, hi, how are you? So we're going for a completely different vibe. I sanded it. I don't know if you can tell. This has all been sanded. I'm asking Santa for a new tripod for Christmas. So, hi, Randy. My fiance is here. But for now, I have to deal with this one. Maybe if I'm lucky, I will get it before Christmas. Maybe I'll go shopping tomorrow. But the idea for this table today is this is the Franz. What is it? This is the Iron Orchid Design Decor Transfer Franz Botanical. So let me know if you've ever used transfers before, but I thought that I would redo this table in a whitish color and then apply some transfers. So this is a really beautiful, gorgeous sheet of Franz Botanicals. Okay, so first thing we're going to do then is I decided on, now this color right here is crinoline. This color right here is crinoline. And it looks like, it's like a lightish yellow. So I think I'm going to put some crinoline on, and I'm going to put some tarnished pearl, if I have it right here, and some tarnished pearl, and I've got my mister. Whoop! I also have some greens. I have cubs. I know, it's gorgeous. When I saw it, I don't know if any of you guys watched Debbie's, I'm sure you did. Debbie did a bureau. I'm going to start painting while I'm talking. Debbie did a bureau in California, and at her opening, and she used JRV fern stencils. So I'm just going to put a little bit of crinoline on the top of this and see what happens. I'm going to bring you closer. Let's see if I can, so you can see. Whoop, not that way. All right, so let me know how your view is. Oh, it's all getting covered up. All getting covered up. All that work. But that's okay. Look at that coverage. Can you see that, guys? You know what? I might raise this. And bring you closer. See if you can see that coverage. Now, this table was previously waxed. It had a ton of dark, it had every wax you can imagine, because the table was making me crazy, because I couldn't be happy with it. So I just kept adding white wax, clear wax, dark wax, golden ticket. And so there was a lot of wax on this table. So because of that, for prep, I needed to sand it. So I used the big boy sander, the really big sander. I'm going to get this chair out of the way now, because I don't need it. So I used the sander. This is a pretty color. Do you see that? This is crinoline. And it has a little bit of a yellowish, it's very creamy. It's a very creamy color. So let's slap this on. Do you sell those Fifo bottles on your website? Cubs, yes, I do. I find them to be very, very useful because I'm going to put a little bit of tarnished pearl on just to see how it blends with the crinoline. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to, I can't have it all one color, so I'm just going to try. I know they're very, very similar. Probably won't be able to see much of a blend, but I just want to add another color here and there just to see what, I got a little tail here. But yes, anyway, I'm sorry. Cobs, yes, I do sell them on my website. I don't know if you're familiar, who's familiar with these Fifo bottles. It stands for first in, first out, which means the paint that you put in, the first, first in and it comes out first. So first in, first out, if that makes sense. And if you see the way it just kind of gives you a drip of paint, not a drip, it gives you as much as you want, depending on how you squeeze it. But it's warm down here, so we need some mister. It alleviates all that crustiness that you can get on your, like this, for instance. This is my first can of Apothecary that I ever used. Apothecary is my favorite DIY color. And look at all the crust on the top. I know you have experienced this. Hey, Delissa! Hi, Delissa Dixon. How are you? So this, by putting your paints in these Fifo bottles, alleviates that. One thing that, can I just say one thing about the Fifo bottles? When I'm done painting, like when this is done, like I used to have to go around and cover up all my cans. I would put plastic on top of the cans. And I use a lot of colors. So it would be like 5 cans at least, in addition to the brushes and all of that. And then when I started, the first time I used the Fifo bottles, I was like, I'm done and I can just go. Like I did not have to put a cover on a can. I didn't have to, you know what we have to do. So I highly recommend them. They're on my website. They're sold in quantities of 6, and there's 2 different sizes. So, okay. That is one of my favorite transfers. I have used it twice. The botanicals, Franz botanicals. Yeah, I didn't really want to do a transfer on this table, but I figured, but when I saw that one, I said, oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's what I got to do. Now, when I paint, I very often do this. I don't know why, but what this does is if you go a very, very light touch, it will alleviate, it'll give you a much smoother finish. And then I go down like this. And this also helps with the blending. So these 2 colors that I'm using are very, very similar. So the blend is going to be very subtle. It's very warm. All right. Name your website. Oh, sorry guys. I'm Shabalot. So you can see the Shabalot right there with my name. So it's shabalot.com. It's a .com. I should have put a link to it. And you can get your DIY paints if you don't have a retailer local to you. DIY paints, IOD products, Fifo bottles, and I've got a couple other little surprises on there. I've been researching companies that are small companies that manufacture in the United States, and I found natural earth paints. Natural earth paints are oil paints. They're oils. And see how this has the little squares? See those little squares there? And they're made in, oh gosh, I can't remember now, like Oregon or something. And they're all natural oils because oils are toxic. If you go to the store and you buy oils for your oil painting projects, they're toxic. So you have to be careful. And so I don't, now I just put the paint on my brush. I can get it out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Randy, where's Randy? I forgot to bring a palette. Isn't that funny? It's not really funny, but I forgot to bring a palette to pour my paint on. That's one thing about the Fifo bottles, though. You can't stick your paintbrush in the Fifo bottle. But I found these natural earth paints, and they're made by a woman entrepreneur who was an artist. She's a mom, and she was an artist using oils, and she did not want to use store-bought oils around her children. So she created this paint that is kid-friendly, and I have used it, and I will be using it on one of my lives very soon. I'll do some canvas work with those oils. They're beautiful. They're just like Debbie's paints, where they're soft and creamy, and you can put them on your skin like a moisturizer. The oils are the same way. Tara, sorry I'm late. I didn't get that notification. Anywho, I'm here. Hi, Tara. You didn't get a notification, and you are here from YouTube. Okay, cool. Isn't this great? I'm streaming in YouTube. Guys, in order to stream on YouTube, stream live on YouTube, I'm not going to get any work done because I'm chit-chatting an awful lot today. In order to stream live on YouTube, you have to have 100,000 followers. Isn't that crazy? Well, I think it's crazy because I will never get, I mean, if I go over here, I will never get 100,000 followers. 100,000, you cannot go live on YouTube unless you have 100,000 followers. Where do you live, Shab? I live in Rhode Island. So where do you guys live? Delissa, where do you live? I live in Rhode Island all my life. Well, I lived in Massachusetts too, but it was right around the block, so it wasn't far. Never say never. 100,000. Yeah, well, okay. But anyway, I don't think that's fair. So Dion, the turquoise iris, you guys all know who Dion is, I'm sure. She has 100,000 followers, I'm sure. So she doesn't have any restrictions about going live on YouTube, but I have to do my smoothing. But she uses StreamYard in order to do her lives, because with StreamYard, you can go on Facebook and YouTube and do lives simultaneously, which is what I'm doing now. So I have to pay for it. It's not a lot, but it's just another monthly bill. But it's worth it. It's worth it. So there are some nuances about it that I'm going to have to figure out. So I did the top. It's very sticky looking. It doesn't look very good right now. It's going to need another coat. So we want it to dry. It's so humid. I don't know if it's humid where you are. Now, the legs. Now, I want you to see them. Can you see them? See? Woo! See? Now, would you, I think I'm going to do them the same color. Do you guys agree? Or should I do them like apothecary? Apothecary, like I said, I very, very rarely paint without my apothecary. So I don't think so. Because then maybe we won't be able to see the transfers. So I need something to put my paint in. Put it in this. Okay. All right. Whoops. So I'm going to do the bottom. Let me see. I'm going to put some paint in here for me. And I'm just going to try to do this really quick because I really want to be able to. I don't know if we'll get to the transfers tonight. Because this is definitely going to need more than one coat. Same. Okay. Skip the apothecary. Pick a wild card. Uh-oh, Tara. Wild card. Well, I love yellow. I mean, does yellow go with the Franz Botanical? Let's see. Look. Look. Do you see that right there? This right there? Isn't that going to look good on there? And then this one, which one? This one is like a peachy color. So, and there's all different colors of green on those ferns. So if we did put a little apothecary on it, then we could pick a fern that still matches, that won't get swallowed up in the apothecary. So we might still be able to put some apothecary on here. But right now I'm just kind of slapping on this I guess I'm doing Tarnish Pro right now. I met the real tarnished pearl. What does that say? Shoes? Have you done any shows lately? Have you done any more shows lately? What transfers are you using? I'm using the IOD Decor Transfer. What did I do with the thing? The IOD Decor Transfer in the Franz Botanical. I don't do shows. I don't do. Now, what do you mean shows? Shoes. Shoes or shows? I've not done either, so not sure. But I did just get back from San Diego. I went to the grand opening of DIY A Go-Go, the store, and it was a fantastic time. Her store is beautiful. She got this store, what, less than a month ago or whatever. That store looks like it would have taken me years to do what she did. She did a beautiful job. It was so nice to be able to see it in person. I did a couple of lives from there, but they didn't come out very good. I bought one of her famous bracelets, the Almighty Isis bracelet. And I got to meet Dion, Debbie, Melissa, Stephanie, Danielle, Ellie. She's a doll. She's a doll. Oh gosh, Connie Frimmer, the painted photographer, Mara LaFave. I got to meet them all, guys, and it was incredible. Very, very inspiring for me. And that is why I decided to do another 30-day live stint while I'm still on this high from attending the grand opening. 40 days ago, I think Debbie said, which is reminding me of the Bible. Hi, Melanie. That had to be wonderful, Janice. It was. Oh, 40 days and 40 nights. I'm so jelly you were. I wish, you know what? I got to get Randy to read my comments because I'm blind and their phone is small. So I got to figure out about how to be better at that. So would you guys like it if I had Randy? He's my fiance. He's not my husband. He's my fiance. And I'm going to have him help me on these 30 days reading the comments to me. I'm going to have him watch Dion and Matt for training. It was wonderful, Melanie. It was a dream come true. Yes, Randy, read comments. Woo, woo. I so wanted to go. Yeah, you know what, you guys? The more the merrier. You know what, you guys? I just went. It's not like I planned it or Janice and Randy. I just went. I had this very, very strong feeling in my gut that I had to go. I don't know what that's all about. I had to go. So I put it all on my credit card. I'll be paying it off month to month, but I had to go. And Gavin, are you here? Gavin, whoop whoop. How are you? Randy has a sore throat tonight. Yeah, Randy can't read the comments because Randy has a sore throat, which is not good because that's not good, but we won't worry about that right now. Gavin, I met Gavin this weekend or last weekend in California at Debbie's grand opening. Gavin, how are you, hun? Gavin, I have to tell you, you were a joy. You were so much fun to be around. And Gavin, well, I don't know if Gavin, if you want to tell them, but Gavin made a chair. Janice, my mom says hi and says, good job going live. And she sat next to you. Yes, she did. Gavin, you were in front of me and your mom was behind me at the when Dion and Debbie were all painting. And it was so nice. It was a very, very, very nice day. I am so glad I got to meet you and your mom, Gavin. You can come on my live anytime you want, okay? So, because I can bring people on this and talk to them. So anytime you want to come on, lucky you, because I had dance moves that were unbelievable. Oh my God, Gavin, you are so funny. Gavin was more of a chair dancer. All right, guys, I'm going to raise. I'm gonna. Let's see. What should I do? I'm going to blend in some Apothecary, you guys. It needs another coat anyway. So I think this is Apothecary. I didn't label them. When you get if you get these Fifo bottles, when you put the paint in them, you really need to put a label on them, like this one. This one says crinoline. Whoop. I keep forgetting, and so, but I know the colors. All right. What if I take Apothecary around the edges and do like that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to do like a circle of Apothecary. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. So, got the Apothecary, and I'm going to do it down here on the sides like this. And then I'll blend it in towards the middle of the table. Can you see that Apothecary? I can't really see what you're seeing. I'm going to have to study this live and see what I need to do to make tomorrow's better. Because I am doing this for 30 days in a row, guys. This is only day 1. This is only day 1. I got 29 more to do after this. Yes, you can see the Apothecary. Good. Did you? Oh, hold on. Gavin, wait. I have mint chip in one of those. My mom's friend brought it to me, but it's almost gone. So it makes a lot. So it makes a lot of fart sounds. That's what happened with this. Wait a minute. I was doing that today. Oh, this one right here. Watch. Gavin, watch. Watch, it won't do it. Oh, wait. See, like that? That color is vintage linen, so it's an okay color for this table, so I'm not mad at myself for doing that. It was worth it for the fart noise for Gavin. Gavin is so funny. Label maker, it's called a Sharpie. Marlene, hi, how are you? Thank you for joining, guys. How's it all looking out there? Marlene, I wanted to talk to you, and I can't remember why. Oh, I know why. We were both on with the turquoise iris today. And we were saying that we'd like to get some of those new brushes that are coming out. I think I'm going to have to sign up to be a retailer for Paint Pixie brushes because they're wonderful brushes, and it just goes with the whole thing, the IOD, the DIY paint, the Paint Pixie brushes. This is so much fun, you guys. I love painting like this. And plus I'm using my favorite color, so I'm in heaven right now. Yes, I do want to get them. Yes. All right, so now so see what I did? I put the Apothecary around the middle and farted out some of this vintage linen. So what I'm going to do now is blend. So I'm just going to have to focus just a little bit on this blend. What is this? This is going to be really nice, you guys. I'm really glad I did the apothecary. You can't go wrong with apothecary. So I'm just going to do, this is really not going to be the final coat. So it doesn't have to be perfect right now. And it doesn't have to be a perfectly round circle either, because I'm a shabby chic painter. And the reason why I'm a shabby chic painter is because I really am messy. Hence the Fifo bottles and shabby. I couldn't be a perfect painter. And that's why I love DIY paints, because they allow me to do this beautiful blending. Wet them. Now, blending is done differently by everybody, I think. And basically, you have to find your own groove of blending. But I like to go very, very lightly, because when you go very lightly, you get a nice smooth blend. And it's peaceful, it's relaxing. I love blending. And I love apothecary. And I love the way this table is coming out, because it was so ugly, guys. I can't even believe I had that in my store. I'm embarrassed. The Jan and Rand Show. I love watching your lives. Oh, Marlene, thank you so much. Oh, you switched over to Facebook? How come, Deb? Is it better on Facebook? What brush are you using right now? Is that the Little Dusty? No, it's not. This is the DIY brush. It's not a turquoise iris brush. They're made by Paint Pixie. They're both made by Paint Pixie in Italy. I believe this is the blending brush, the blender. I don't remember the name of it. They are on my site because I get them as a DIY retailer. I retail these brushes on my website, shabalot.com, because these are the ones that Paint Pixie has made for DIY paint. And this is for blending. This is the big blending brush. And it's beautiful, and I'm using it for the perfect reason. So these are synthetic brushes. The ones that Paint Pixie makes for the turquoise iris are natural bristles. And the ones, I'm just going to let do this really soft blend on here. And let it dry. And then I'm going to come back to it tomorrow, because it's going to need another coat. And I would prefer to put the second coat on when this is completely dry, so that I don't mess it up. So I'm just going to leave this guy be before I mess it up. I'm going to leave him be. Good. I'll show him to you. It's not great because it's only the first coat. So can you see how the apothecary is all around? And then this is ended up being vintage linen. So I'm switching up my colors as I go along, which is fine. So what we can do is we can put some more apothecary around these sides. So I thought the video quality would be better. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi. Well, ow, Cubs. I don't know. It's probably not you. It's probably me. I'm going to do some research. Oh, I needed something else to. I'm going to do some research. I'm using paint can covers for a palette to put my paint on. I'm going to have to do some research on how to get this StreamYard to work and to, oh shoot, I wasn't supposed to put it there. I put it on the leg. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Does that mean now I have to paint the whole leg, apothecary? I might have to. Is that bad to be addicted to a color? What's your favorite color? Tell me your favorite color. Mine, obviously, I think you know. I mean, I have a lot of colors I love, but I can't seem to, but I'm in love with apothecary. Like, madly in love with apothecary. Who else is in love with a color? It's a very classic, shabby chic color. I am in my second year of doing this furniture painting, and I've decided on that my second year I was going to focus heavily on the shabby chic decor. Kissing booth! LOL, you can if you want to. My favorite boho blue. A lot of people's favorite is boho blue, huh? I'm not the biggest fan of boho blue. Why am I so weird? I like it, but I don't know. I think I like lighter colors better. All right. All right, did I get the whole thing? So what I decided was in my second year of this business, I needed to have a little bit of focus because I can be a little unfocused or a lot unfocused. And I'm going to try to stay with more of a shabby chic style. There's boho style, there's farmhouse style, there's, what else is there? Boho, farmhouse, I don't know. I can't think of what else, but shabby chic is definitely one of them. And this color right here is the queen color shabby. The queen bee of shabby. All right, so I've got that all painted. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint this whole thing shabby. I mean, what is it? Apothecary. And we could always paint over it. I have so much on my brush. I can just slap it on like this. Shabby chic. I like white spawn Delissa, but I can't use it on everything. I have not quite found my go-to color yet. Boho blue. No, now Marlene, I forget. Oh, yours is Kissing Booth. Gavin, LOL. What are you painting, Gavin? Did you tell your mom? I forgot to say, tell your mom I said hi too, okay? It was really, really nice meeting her. Really, really nice. And she's very pretty. And she won one of Dion's purses at the grand opening. I had never seen one in real life. Dion has put some of her artwork on these beautiful like tote bags. And I've seen her, you know, have them on TV, not TV, whatever this is, computer, whatever, virtually, I should say. I've never seen one in real life. You know, I've never seen one in real life, and they're beautiful. It's really good quality. It's stunning. I loved it in person. I really did. I was very impressed. It's gorgeous. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised because everything she does is good. She's not going to put out a product that's not good. But congratulations to Gavin's mom. Oh, I did a hashtag Gavin's mom. Make your own color and call it Shabby Carry. Oh, I love that, Delissa. Hi, Denise. Denise and I, can I tell them, Denise? I forgot what I was going to say. Yes. Okay. So, Denise O'Hare of Up, I'm going to say it wrong. Up Schlitz Glam? Up something glam? I'm sorry. Up, I can't say it because I'm afraid something bad is going to come out of my mouth. We are going to type it in, Denise, if you don't mind, the name of your business name. We are going to do a collaboration, just like last month I did with Christy. We did the blue-footed booby. We had the blue-footed booby as our inspiration. This month it's going to be Up Chick. Of course, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to destroy that. Up Chick Glam, of course. We're going to collaborate together. And if you guys are familiar with Denise, go to her Facebook page, Up Chick Glam. She's in Florida, and she's a wonderful artist. And a lot of the work that I have seen her do is, am I on camera or not? I don't know. A lot of the work that I've seen her do is like, how do I, oh, okay. Is like sea life and mermaids and pelicans. You're in PA. I thought you were in Florida. You know why I thought you were in Florida? Because you do all the sea scenes. The sea scenes. So I thought for some reason, I'm sorry. I'm doing really good, huh? But anyway, we haven't worked out the specifics, but I believe our first live together is going to be September 11th. Yes, I want to live in Florida. Oh, maybe that's what it is. I could feel you wanted to live in Florida. So our first live, so Denise is actually going to challenge me because I can't do what she does. Denise does hand painting. I mean, she does a lot, but she does hand artwork. A coastal water scene. Yes. September 11th will be our first live. And now that I have StreamYard, Denise, we can do it on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So I think it'll be fun. So Denise is challenging me. Sorry, was cooking. That's all right, Donna. What did you make? Freehand. Do I have to freehand, Denise? Do I have to freehand? Say yes, because I want to be challenged. But I am getting the new IOD decor, new IOD molds. Well, I have the mermaid molds. But that's anyway, that's coming up September 11th, which is pretty soon, huh? So we're going to have to get together and figure out what we're doing. All right. So we did the apothecary on this whole thing. I could not control myself. I'm going to spray it. So this is just the first coat, so that's why I'm just slapping it on. I mean, the coverage is fantastic. I did sand this piece before I started painting because of how much wax was on it from the last time. Oh yes, Gavin, please tell us. Tell us, Gavin. Fish, peas, and risotto. That sounds good. I bet you are a really, really great cook, Donna. Poor Randy. I burned his supper tonight. I didn't really burn it, but I forgot it was in the oven and it's a little overcooked, but I think he still liked it anyway. All right, guys. So, all right, I'm going to stand up now. Okay, so now we have this table, and now it is pretty much all apothecary with vintage linen blended in on the top. So it's I'm going to let it dry overnight. See these this is going to have leaves, transfer leaves, all over it. Look. See this little leaf right here? Like I can put that little leaf right there. See, it looks okay with the apothecary. These leaves are so dark. And the pink, that pink color, yeah. Okay, we did the right thing, guys. We did the right thing doing the apothecary. So I'm going to stop painting, painting that table. Oh, look at well, that's embarrassing. Yeah, I'm in my garage. I'm in my garage. It will contrast beautifully. I wish they'd have taped Gavin going on Gavin went on a shopping spree? Wait a minute. Oh, no, that's right. No, but we saw Gavin hugging Dion and hugging Debbie, right? I got a hug from Gavin. Whoop, whoop. I got a hug from Gavin, too. I paint him. Yeah, so, guys, this is my day 1 of my 30-day live stint. I am going to be down here in my basement the whole time. My last 30-day stint, I used every single room in my house, and it was really bad. It was bad. I needed to not do that again this time. So it'll be down here every night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm going to let this sit and do another coat tomorrow. Is it all right if I do it off camera and then tomorrow at 7 we can just do the transfers? Does that sound good? And I also want to, I'm going to have to wax it too. So we'll have to decide if it should have like a dark wax or if we can do shipwrecked, or if we should do gold. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I do have, um, I have some metallics. They are not, they're Rust-Oleum. So the shipwreck crew pitched in on a gift certificate for DY. Oh, they did? I missed that. Lisa Dixon. Hi, Shabalot. This is my first time catching you live, and I missed it. Oh, no, you didn't. I'll stay on for a little longer if you want. Gavin, I'm sorry. I missed out on that shipwreck crew chipping in. I apologize. So, hey, I wanted to just tell you one other thing regarding the shipwreck crew. I did on Instagram. I did hashtag DIY shipwrecked crew, and it's not been used yet. So if you're on Instagram and you want to start hashtagging the shipwreck crew, we have our own page. Yes, I'm going to be live every day at 7. This is day 1 of a 30-day live on YouTube and Facebook. And tomorrow we're going to put transfers on this, and we're going to put some metallic paint on it, and we're going to wax it. So it's 8 o'clock. Perfect. It was an hour. So I want to say thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you so much. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Cobbs. Thanks, Gavin. Thanks, Tara, Delissa, and all you guys. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.